Here's what happens in the 6 extra minutes of footage from the Avengers Endgame re-release. On Friday, Disney made one final push to make Avengers Endgame the highest-grossing film of all time. Marvel Studios began showing a new theatrical release of the film with a special tribute, a deleted scene and a teaser for Spider-Man: Far From Home at the end of the credits. This additional content is an enticing lure for fans of the franchise who were already waiting for the DVD release to see scenes that didn't make it into the film and other behind-the-scenes content. Putting some of that footage into a re-release will likely draw thousands back to theaters and could push Endgame above and beyond the record $2.78 billion currently held by Avatar. Endgame, which was originally released April 26, has earned around $2.74 billion globally so far. Not to mention, this weekend provides a good opportunity for ticket sales as there are no major competitors debuting. Smaller budget films, Yesterday and Annabelle Comeđ Home, will get their releases, but neither are categorized in the same genre as Endgame and likely won't compete for ticket sales. Here's what audiences can expect from the post-credit footage. Asterisk spoilers for Avengers Endgame to follow asterisk. A tribute to Stan Lee when the credits finally roll. The first new clip fans are treated to as a short tribute to the late Stan Lee. Lee was the iconic writer and producer behind many of Marvel's most popular characters. He has been a staple in Marvel films since the beginning, showing up in small cameo roles in nearly every feature from Iron Man onward. Not only did I not think I would be doing a cameo in such a big movie, I hadn't dreamt there'd be such a big movie, Lee says in a voiceover. In those days, I was writing those books, I was hoping they'd sell so I wouldn't lose my job and that I could keep paying the rent. The tribute shows behind-the-scenes clips of Lee filming several of his cameos as well as comments from several directors of Marvel films including Jon Favreau, Iron Man, and James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've remembered every cameo I've done since the first one, Lee says in footage shot before his death in November. He was 95. I think I'm a very lucky guy. What has the Hulk been up to? Next up is a deleted scene from Endgame. The film already clocked in at over 3 hours, so the production team had to trim a few clips to make the runtime lower. Thanks for sticking around, co-director Anthony Russo says in a short clip before the deleted scene. As you may have noticed, we packed a lot into this movie. There are a lot of characters, a lot of action, a lot of emotion, and I think a lot of fun. But believe it or not, we shot some scenes that we needed to cut out. I know, the movie could have been even longer. The scene is unfinished and short. It depicts the Hulk saving several people from a building fire using a satellite dish to carry them to safety. He then receives a phone call, which he picks up on what appears to be an iPad. Steve who? Bruce Banner asks, now transformed into what has been called Professor Hulk, a melding of Banner and Hulk into an intelligent and massively strong being. The Hulk is not fully rendered in this scene. His mouth doesn't even move when he speaks his lines. But it shows that he was still out in the world helping innocent people in times of trouble after the snap. It is suggested that this is the phone call that leads to Banner meeting up with Captain America, Steve Rogers, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, and Ant-Man, Scott Lang, at a dinner during the first part of Endgame. Here comes Spider-Man to promote the upcoming Spider-Man: Far From Home. Marvel has also inserted a short clip from the film during the post-credits. It is the opening scene to the second standalone Spider-Man flick in this Marvel Cinematic Universe. It shows Nick Fury and Maria Hill arriving at a Mexican village that has been destroyed by some natural disaster. Or so it seems. As the two S.H.I.E.L.D. agents walk through the rubble, they are greeted by Mysterio and a giant rock monster. You don't want any part of this, he says as he attacks the monster with his powers, green energy flying from his hands. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment below.